नमस्कार, जय जवान के इस खास एपिसोड में आपका स्वागत है। इस बार का जय जवान भारतीय नौसेना के साथ। हमारी नौसेना हमारे तटों की रक्षा करती है, जो कि जाहिर है बहुत मुश्किल काम है, लेकिन वो अपनी ये जिम्मेदारी बखूबी निभाती है। हम हैं गोवा में, जहां बहुत तेज बारिश हो रही है, लेकिन हमारा मकसद खास है। इस बार स्वतंत्रता दिवस के मौके पर हम नेवल एयर स्टेशन INS हंसा के अफसरों से मिलेंगे। INS हंसा देश का सबसे बड़ा एयरबेस है और इंडियन नेवल एविएशन का हेडक्वार्टर भी है। हम यहां आए हैं इंडियन नेवी को सलाम करने, और हमारे साथ एक खास मेहमान, अभिनेता सलमान खान। Salman, welcome to Goa. It's great to have you here. We're on our way to the Naval Air Station, which is INS Hansa. It's just a couple of kilometers.
INS Hansa?
That's right.
क्या कर रहे हैं आज उनके साथ?
उनके साथ वक्त बिताएंगे. We'll try and see as to what all they do, you know, a day in their life.
Okay, cool. Do I have to do all those things or let them only?
Yes, if you would want to.
Let's see.
Because they have planned a few activities.
What all they do.
Yes. How does it feel to be in Goa?
It's good, incredible. Love Goa. Come here all the time. Second home for us.
और इस बार आप खास मौके पे आए हैं, इंडिपेंडेंस डे के मौके पर हम लोग यहाँ हैं। तो कुछ खास थॉट जब आप नेवी के अफसरों से मिलने जा रहे हैं इंडिपेंडेंस डे पर?
अच्छा लगता है कि अपनी जान की नापरवाह करते हुए हमारी हिफाजत करते हैं और काम करते हैं। लेकिन उससे अच्छा बेहतर ये होता है कि ये सब होता ही नहीं, वॉर वगैरह।
जैसे कि मैंने कहा, we've already reached. It's very close to the AWM airport. This is INS Hansa. You've never played the role of a naval officer in any of your films, have you?
No, I've just done it in a commercial a long time ago.
In the forthcoming movie Dibang, you're playing a police officer.
Police officer, corrupt police officer. Fun-loving corrupt police officer. Robin Hood Pandey. Chulbul Pandey.
This naval station came up in 1964. It got its name then, INS Hansa. The first naval conflict, the biggest naval conflict that the Navy was involved in was in 1961. I'm sure you're aware of, when the liberation of Goa happened.
Yeah.
That was the biggest conflict that the Navy was involved in. It's a perfect fit. I mean, it's fitting you fine. Maybe अगली फिल्म आपकी एक नेवल ऑफिसर पे हो सकती है.
इंशाल्लाह. Fly boy.
Reporting downwind.
This will be a traffic control.
4615 question.
Hello ma'am, thank you for having us here. I've often seen pictures of women lieutenants at the ATC. Today I'm actually seeing them for real. So if you could just explain to us यहाँ क्या-क्या आप लोग करते हैं?
Hansa is the biggest air station of the Navy, and we have a number of aircraft operating from here, starting from helicopters, including fighters. So we are in constant touch with the pilots. We are speaking to them on RT and giving them instructions.
यहाँ तो commands और orders बहुत important होते होंगे. So how are the orders given?
We have a certain set of RT phraseology, certain kind of language which we use, which is very clear and distinct.
Will you explain to pilot Salman today the commands?
We have two controllers over here. The one sitting over here is basically looking out and controlling wherever they are flying, and thereafter controls them. Whereas the person sitting over here has the help of the radar.
Okay.
He tracks them on radar and issues instructions to them based on the radar. If you can wear the headset. These are the calls that you will be giving. There will be an aircraft asking for taxi. Thereafter, we will be giving him a takeoff.
Don't make me do this, यार. कुछ हो गया.
नहीं, कुछ नहीं होगा.
यहाँ है आपकी मदद के लिए बहुत लोग.
Tower Hansa 006, permission to taxi.
Hansa 006, taxi via Sierra 1. Enter, backtrack, line up, runway 26.
Tower Hansa 006, permission to take off.
Hansa 006, cleared for takeoff.
he could become a fighter pilot, right?
Yes, you will control very well.
But I'm glad I'm an actor.
How difficult does it get in emergency situations?
We have our crash fire tenders and all always ready. The instant there is a siren sounded.
हमारे क्रू जो है वो ऑलवेज रेडी रहते हैं गाड़ी में शूट प्लान करके ऑलवेज 24 आवर्स जैसे ही उनको मैसेज मिलता है वहां से स्टार्ट करते हैं गाड़ी जो फायर साइट है वहां पे रश करके वहां जाकर के पायलट को रेस्क्यू करते हैं प्लस फायर फाइटिंग करते हैं
Now we're going to meet all the pilots, and each one of them is going to tell you a little bit about their aircraft.
Okay, now this is the anti-G
What is
suit,
this?
which is this is the anti-G suit which is worn by the fighter pilots
Achha.
when you're turning hard
Yeah.
while fighting with the enemy aircraft.
Mm-hmm.
The centrifugal force pushes your blood down.
Yeah.
So when your blood goes down, you have a lack of blood in your brain, which causes you may get unconscious or something.
Mm-hmm.
So this helps. This is connected to the aircraft.
Mm-hmm.
So when you pull, there's a valve which moves according to the G that you've pulled, and that much air gets into the G suit. It inflates. You've got air bladders inside.
Ah.
So it inflates, it presses it, and the whole blood now gushes to your brain, so that it controls the blood which doesn't leave your brain now. So this helps you not getting unconscious while you're flying. So this is a must. Every fighter pilot doesn't fly a sortie without this. This is a part of a flying suit. This is the fighter aircraft of the Navy, Sea Harriers. It's basically designed to land vertically, take off and land vertically from the deck of an aircraft carrier. This has nozzles which can be moved from 0 to 90 degrees, which you see the markings. So it can come and stop vertically next to an aircraft carrier, and thereafter it lands vertically down like a helicopter.
This is the IL-38, we call it the IL-38 Sea Dragon. It's a huge aircraft and with huge capabilities. Normal aircraft generally fly for 2 or 3 hours. This has the capability to fly for about 10 hours plus.
10 hours?
Yeah. It basically gets all the submarine signatures, this and this. And once you have got the submarine signature, this is the bomb which we drop. It's called a plab. This goes and drops, and because the pressure envelope, the submarine gets compressed.
And the damage that this does?
Oh, it's phenomenal. 200 meters, anything within this 200 meters.
Yeah?
Destroyed, yeah.
This is the Kamov 31 helicopter. This is the only Russian helicopter that the Navy has. This is a very unique helicopter. Number one, if you see the design, you may not have seen a helicopter like this. Normally all helicopters, you know, they've got a set of blades on top and one behind. This is 2 counter-rotating blades. This is an early warning helicopter. So this helicopter picks up any incoming fighters or any other aircraft of this type which your adversaries may have.